Hello everybody, it's Mr. Mayor here, and this is session number 5 in our EYFS series of lessons on well-being. And today we are thinking about feeling worried. Before we start thinking about feeling worried, let's think about how we're all feeling right now. We have lots of different feelings every day. Sometimes the feelings feel good and sometimes they feel bad. When you get a feeling, try to name it and then decide what you can do with that feeling. How are you feeling now? You might be feeling really happy. Perhaps you're content. Maybe you're feeling shocked or scared or worried. Maybe you're feeling sad. However you're feeling right now, that's okay. You could pause this video and talk to your adults about it at home. And adults, if you think it's not a great time to be doing this session, maybe pause the video, go and do something else and then come back to it later in the day. When you've had a chance to talk about how you're feeling and you're ready for the session, press play and we'll move on together. Feeling worried. When you are feeling worried, you're often thinking unhelpful thoughts about something that might happen. Feeling worried is not a nice feeling, but we all feel worried sometimes. It's a feeling that might make you feel like you have a knot in your tummy. You might feel worried when you need to do something on your own. Somebody new is looking after you. Lots of people are watching you, maybe at sports day. You're going to do something new. What makes you feel worried? Can you pause the video now and talk to your adult at home about this? Maybe they felt worried. You could ask them what kind of things have made them feel worried before. When you've had a chance to talk about feeling worried, press play and we'll move on to the next part of the session together. This child is feeling worried. What do you notice about the way she looks? Can you pause the video now and talk to your adult at home about the photograph? How can you tell that this child is worried? Perhaps you might have said that she isn't smiling, her lips are close together, maybe she's biting her bottom lip. Her eyes look like they're screwed up, they don't look bright and alert like the other children we saw in the previous sessions. And her forehead is a bit wrinkly, her eyebrows are screwed together, and she just doesn't look very happy. How do you look when you're worried? Or how do you feel? Earlier we mentioned that you might get butterflies in your stomach. Have you ever felt that before? There are lots of things you can do if you're feeling worried. You could use your words and say why you're worried. Talk to a friend or an adult, either at home or at school. You could take some deep breaths. Perhaps you could try some of the mindful breathing that we've been doing in school. Maybe you could try some bear breathing, some snake breathing, or some bunny breaths from Go Noodle. You could picture your worry in a bubble and then blow it away. You could tell yourself nice things. Perhaps you could remind yourself of the list of things that you made that make you feel happy. You could have some quiet time, remembering it's okay to feel worried. Maybe talk to a grown-up about it, and then you could sit and do something quiet together, like sharing a story or some colouring. It's time to share again. Think about what makes you worried, then tell your grown-up at home. Start with the words, I feel worried when. You could even use because to extend your sentence and explain your ideas. When you've shared some more ideas, press play and we'll self-evaluate the lesson. How do you feel about your learning today? If you felt confident talking about the idea of feeling worried, show me a thumbs up. If it was quite difficult but you were able to do it and you were able to talk about your feelings and emotions, it's a thumb on the side. And if it was tricky today or maybe it didn't make you feel so good, show me a thumbs down. Remember, all the work that we've been doing this half term has been thinking about how it's okay to have different feelings and emotions. Adults, if you find that there's anything that arises in these sessions that you think it would be useful for us to know, then please do send a message to the class teacher on Class Dojo. It was lovely to speak to you all again. Whatever you're doing today, have a great day, take care and I'll speak to you soon.